Batman Arkham City is an exciting game that sends players on a tour through Gotham, a psychiatric institution turned horror. Players must travel the perilous halls of Arkham Asylum, where the Joker creates mayhem and madness. Batman uses his combat skills, detective talents, and gadgets to vanquish his daunting opponents. The game also includes historic places and hidden mysteries as players assume the role of Batman, the city's only chance. The enigmatic Arkham Knight, aided by friends like as Catwoman, Nightwing, and Robin, poses the greatest danger to Gotham.
Welcome to Hogwarts' first Quidditch game of the season.
Harry Potter Quidditch Champions brings fast-paced, airborne excitement to the magical pitch. The controls feel smooth and responsive, making every pass, tackle, and goal satisfying. The unique abilities of each position keep matches fresh and fun. Visually, the arenas are vibrant and full of wizarding world flair. Fans will appreciate the attention to character detail and lore. A solid pick for those craving competitive sports with a magical twist, and great for both solo and multiplayer action. The Legend of Tianding is an action side-scroller that feels both stylish and full of personality. Set in early 20th century Taipei, its comic book-inspired visuals and martial arts combat create an engaging atmosphere that's hard to put down. The gameplay mixes platforming with dynamic battles, where every move feels impactful and rewarding. The story, inspired by folklore and history, adds a unique flavor that makes each stage exciting to progress through. As an action-adventure, it remains entertaining from beginning to end. Athenian Rhapsody is a wild, hilarious journey packed with absurd humor, strange characters, and unpredictable choices. Its retro pixel art and creative combat system mix comedy with strategic chaos in the best way. Every playthrough feels unique thanks to the game's focus on player decisions and branching paths. With clever writing and a tone that refuses to take itself seriously, it's hard not to laugh or be caught off guard. Easily one of the funniest and most original RPGs in recent memory.
Whether you're a magician.
Lost Castle is a charmingly chaotic roguelike beat-em-up that blends retro visuals with frantic co-op action. Its randomized dungeons keep each run fresh, while a quirky cast of enemies and loot-driven progression fuel the fun. Combat feels satisfying with a wide variety of weapons and abilities to experiment with, especially when teaming up with friends. The humor and art style add a lot of personality, making each session enjoyable. This is a hidden gem for those craving fast-paced, light-hearted dungeon crawling. Paradise Killer is a game set in an alternate reality in which alien devotees possess psychic abilities that attract demons, resulting in corruption. The Council, a group of extraterrestrial devotees, is assassinated on the eve of rebirth, destroying paradise. Lady Love dies. An exiled investigator is sent to find the perpetrator. The case presents issues about the difference between facts and truths. The latest version of Paradise Killer includes new music, mysterious entities, missions, starlight skins. The game is set in an alternate future past rife with enigmatic knowledge and mysteries.
You are making a wrong decision.
Sherlock Holmes, The Awakened is a striking mix of detective work and cosmic horror, creating an atmosphere that feels both mysterious and unsettling. The investigative mechanics encourage careful observation, while the narrative steadily escalates with intrigue and tension. Voice acting and character interactions give the story real weight, making each discovery more engaging. The moody environments and puzzles provide just the right balance of challenge without slowing progress. It's a rewarding journey for anyone who enjoys solving mysteries with a dark twist. Yuppie Psycho Executive Edition is a thrilling and unique horror game that perfectly mixes dark humor with eerie storytelling. The quirky characters and clever puzzles keep players engaged while exploring a bizarre corporate world filled with secrets. Its pixel art style adds charm, creating a captivating atmosphere that stands out in the genre. The gameplay challenges the mind without feeling frustrating, making it an enjoyable journey for fans of psychological horror and satire alike. A genuinely fresh take on office nightmares. The Oregon Trail on Switch is a thoughtful reimagining of a classic journey, balancing nostalgia with fresh updates. The survival elements remain engaging, with choices around resources, health, and pace adding weight to each decision. The updated visuals and music create a warm atmosphere, while new characters and storylines provide variety across playthroughs. Educational touches mix seamlessly with the adventure, making the trek both entertaining and meaningful. It feels like a timeless adventure reborn for modern players. Creeper has turned METAGAL's sisters into battle cyborgs, using their abilities to conquer the planet. Meta must confront her sisters, free them, and utilize their skills in order to defend her family and preserve the planet. The game has a traditional jump and shoot style, gorgeous 16-bit graphics, 8 separate levels, 30 different opponent kinds, strong weaponry, secret collection objects, a forgiving death penalty system, and the ability to unlock more playable characters with unique skills and upgrades.
Joey, I'm here.
Bendy and the Ink Machine is a unique mix of puzzle solving and atmospheric horror that keeps tension high through its eerie art style and unsettling environments. The cartoon-inspired visuals create a sense of unease while still feeling distinct, and the soundtrack amplifies every shadow-filled corridor. The narrative has a mysterious quality that encourages curiosity, with each chapter adding new layers to the story. It's a game that rewards attention and patience, making each play session feel engaging and memorable.
There's a hole twisted.
Super Mutant Alien Assault is an action-filled arcade-style shooter that thrives on short, intense stages with randomized layouts, keeping each run fresh and exciting. The mix of weapons, gadgets, and enemies creates a constant sense of variety, while the crisp pixel art and energetic soundtrack fuel the adrenaline. Quick matches make it perfect for short bursts or longer sessions, and mastering the chaos feels rewarding. It's the kind of game that keeps inviting one more round thanks to its energetic design and addictive arcade structure.
Fix everything. Time transfer complete.
Time Loader is a clever puzzle platformer that uses a small robot and inventive physics-based mechanics to tell a nostalgic time travel story. The puzzles are creative without feeling overwhelming, and the 90-second inspired setting adds a layer of warmth to the adventure. Controls are responsive, making navigation smooth as the robot maneuvers through everyday household obstacles in surprising ways. It's the kind of game where each solved puzzle feels rewarding, and the atmosphere makes the journey memorable in a thoughtful and satisfying way.
This have happened. Don't change anything? What's that supposed to mean?
Dadish 3 is a lighthearted platformer filled with clever level design, witty dialogue, and a playful sense of humor that makes every stage enjoyable. The controls feel responsive, and the difficulty strikes a fun balance between approachable and challenging, keeping the journey engaging from stage to stage. The colorful visuals add to the upbeat mood, while the soundtrack perfectly matches the silly yet adventurous tone. It's a game that consistently rewards patience and timing, making each run through its inventive levels feel rewarding and fun. Lamentum is a pixel art survival horror game set in 19th century New England. Players go with nobleman Victor Hartwell to locate a treatment for his wife Alyssa. The game sends players to Grow Hill Mansion, where the Earl offers a cure, but the cost is unclear. The game requires players to meet terrifying things within the house and make decisions that might alter the story's course. Lamentum is inspired by classic survival horror titles like Resident Evil and Silent Hill, as well as cosmic horror classics like the Cthulhu mythos. Want a world where humanity has been extinct for millennia, artificial creatures known as CRYMACHINA are given the task of restoring humankind. Follow the adventure of 3 EVE, which are the rebuilt consciousnesses of deceased humans implanted into synthetic forms, as they struggle to restore their humanity and investigate Eden's secrets. The game provides an engaging RPG journey with dynamic battle sequences and several weapon customization possibilities, culminating in a visually appealing encounter. The dark and futuristic aesthetics, combined with sci-fi elements, eloquently represent the universe of CRYMACHINA. MAGLAM Lord is a vibrant action RPG with an energetic pace and colorful cast that makes every battle and dialogue sequence enjoyable. The weapon transformation system adds variety, letting combat feel dynamic as strategies shift mid-fight. Humor and lighthearted storytelling keep the tone fun while still giving characters meaningful arcs. Customization options, from weapons to relationships, encourage creativity and replay value. It's the kind of game that rewards diving in without overthinking.
Free them. Free me.
Sinner's Sacrifice for Redemption is an action-packed role-playing game that sends players on a journey through a decaying realm in order to defeat increasingly powerful demonic opponents. The game is inspired by traditional boss battlers and modern skill-based action RPG, but also adding gothic anime graphics and terrifying horror storylines. Adam, the protagonist, is a lone warrior afflicted by a muddled mind and a forgotten history. As his country, the Kingdom of Cavernous, languishes in sacrilege, he is pulled to this fascinating location by secrets and danger.
And you will pay for your crimes, sinner.
Labyrinth of the Witch is a dungeon-adventure role-playing game suitable for players of all skill levels, providing a rich and entertaining experience. Players may travel carefully crafted dungeons loaded with dynamic difficulties, using a wide range of tools to plot their approach. The game is simple to use, with basic controls and clear objectives, making it ideal for both casual and serious players. The game includes a unique speedrun dungeon in which players may test their abilities and reflexes by racing against the clock. Down in Bermuda is an adventure game in which pilot Milton becomes stranded in a time loop within the Bermuda Triangle. To help Milton escape, players must solve riddles, collect charmed orbs, and travel strange islands. Strange animals, ancient ruins, and mystical items are among the game's highlights, which also include lush woods, sandy beaches, and caverns. Players must utilize their intelligence and problem-solving abilities to overcome hurdles and gain access to new locations. A deeply emotional journey wrapped in stylish visuals and a mellow soundtrack, this game delivers a narrative experience that lingers long after the credits roll. Its unique blend of visual novel storytelling, rhythm mechanics, and slice-of-life moments creates an atmosphere that feels both personal and heartfelt. The writing is sincere, the characters relatable, and the themes of grief, love, and self-discovery are handled with grace. Every choice feels meaningful, inviting players to reflect as much on themselves as the story unfolding before them. It's a quiet, beautiful triumph. Umamusume Pretty Derby Party Dash delivers an energetic burst of fun with its vibrant visuals and fast-paced mini-game action. Each character bursts with personality, making every moment feel joyful and engaging. The variety of mini-games keeps the experience fresh, and the colorful, upbeat soundtrack perfectly matches the lively atmosphere. Fans of the franchise will appreciate the attention to detail and charming animations. It's a delightful pick-up-and-play title that radiates charm and fun, perfect for short bursts of energetic gameplay.
Ty, Possum! Something really strange is going on.
TY the Tasmanian Tiger 4 is an exciting adventure game set in the Australian outback. Players will use their wits and boomerangs to find hidden riches, help people, and discover the secrets of the magical country down under. The game includes 40 thrilling levels, dynamic boomerang action, many game modes, attractive outfits, and improved visuals and sound. Players may personalize their experience by dressing up as TY and competing against the clock or pursuing down elusive objects. The game offers an exciting experience for both new and long-time players.
And who's really the best?
Genesis Noir is an enthralling voyage through time, space, and a jazz-infused mystery. Its hand-drawn, monochromatic visual style is amazing and creates a mood unlike any other. The game's abstract storytelling combines cosmic concepts with a noir detective plot, making each moment feel weird and lyrical. Puzzles are both intuitive and thought-provoking, favoring discovery over irritation. The audio is superb, perfectly complementing the surreal imagery. It's a game that feels more like an experience, beautiful, distinctive, and completely engrossing from start to end. The Library of Babel stuns with its atmospheric world and hauntingly beautiful art style. Every frame feels meticulously crafted, drawing players into a mysterious post-human future. The stealth mechanics are intuitive and rewarding, encouraging patience and precision. Paired with a haunting soundtrack and cryptic storytelling, the game captivates with its sense of discovery and unease. There's a deliberate pace that lets the world breathe, making each moment feel earned. A must-play for fans of philosophical sci-fi and rich, immersive worlds. "1000X Resist" is a science fiction adventure set in a post-apocalyptic future where humanity's survival is at danger. The game depicts the rise of the All-Mother and her sisters, a society founded by Iris, who overcomes a lethal sickness brought on by the occupants. Iris, who is immortal, leads the sisters in a struggle against the occupants from an underground bunker known as the Orchard. The game provides a one-of-a-kind storytelling experience, combining several perspectives and genres to keep players rethinking all they know. In Beacon Pines, Luca and his buddies discover an unexpected incident in an old warehouse. They utilize golden charms to change the past and reveal hidden truths. The chronicle and interactive story tree enables viewers to traverse the story's pivotal moments. They find buried secrets, enigmatic signals, and a terrible past. They forge relationships with various individuals and make difficult decisions to affect the story's destiny. The final truth has been revealed, and your actions and decisions will determine the fate of Beacon Pines and its residents. Shane, a trainee engineer, goes on an exciting voyage to the floating city of Gideon, where he meets difficulties and must choose whether to become a proficient engineer or be exiled for good. Along with fellow trainee Rin, he forms an unexpected friendship that challenges his views and assumptions. The game involves repairing and creating flying contraptions, traversing obstacles, and discovering the stories of previous trial participants. Players may soar over the sky on homemade flying devices, immersing themselves in breathtaking scenery and uncovering the mysteries of Gideon's people.
Willpower? Control?
The Pale Beyond is a survival role-playing game. The game immerses players in a never-ending freezing wasteland, forcing them to negotiate hazardous ice and the depths of the Pale Beyond. As the polar winter approaches, your actions will have a huge impact on the story. As expedition leader, you must manage restricted resources, strike a balance between crew safety and morale, and make difficult decisions. The game also has rich soundtrack, featuring unique musical compositions, sea shanties, and accordion tunes that change dynamically as you go.
Bonds people. It breaks them.
No Longer Home is a quietly powerful narrative experience that captures the bittersweet feeling of life in transition. Its hand-drawn art style and dreamy atmosphere pull you into a deeply personal story about identity, uncertainty, and saying goodbye. The dialogue feels authentic, often reflective, and laced with subtle emotion that lingers long after the credits roll. It's not about big twists or action, but rather the quiet, meaningful moments that define us. A beautifully introspective game that rewards players who appreciate storytelling with heart and honesty. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome.
In the face.